Hey, everybody. Welcome to Goth Girl Tarot. Welcome back. If you were watching part one, this is part two where we're going to kick it off to see what everyone can expect this week. Just to say, if you're looking for a more in-depth reading, check out your other signs. There's probably messages in there for you. These, will be for this week, just to say. Also, if you enjoy your reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's see, what can Virgo expect this week? What can Virgo expect this week? Let's see. Virgo 11:22 on the clock. Just I would highly recommend. I'm big on angel numbers. 9 times out of 10, there is a big message there for you. So Virgo's 11:22. Check it out. Okay. Virgo, what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing I think the beginning of the week. The theme here is there's something that's been really kind of on your mind. I think that this might be some kind of emotional stress this week, and I think this is the beginning of this week. You're really going to take the time to look at this and really clearly see what's causing your upset feelings, and also I would say to clearly address it as well. Okay, so especially if this is someone else that's been causing you to feel this way, not necessarily, but possibly, you're going to be able to say, hey, this is the truth of the matter. And I feel like you're going to cut through the BS and get to the truth, the meat and potatoes of the situation that's been kind of leading to this to you. And I got to tell you, that I feel that, honestly, I think that at the end of it, you're going to feel relieved. Okay, you're going to feel relieved. I feel like it's sadness initially. I think once you really start looking at what this situation really was and start looking at it not for what you want it to be, for what it truly was, I feel that justice is on your side. If anything, I'm really getting the feeling that maybe something, and this could be a number of things, something didn't really work out or pan out the way that you had hoped. I'm getting the feeling this was actually, in fact, divine protection. Okay. And it's always, hindsight's always 2020. So, when you're in the moment, it might not feel like it. It might not feel like it. It might feel like, why is this all happening to me? Instead of, I think this week you're really starting to see that you're starting to have clarity about this situation and how this wasn't happening to you, it was happening for you. Okay. Because justice is here. And I feel that it's also followed by judgment. This is really telling me that, this is something that I feel like it's going to be working out. Also, I have to say, though, that if this is some kind of court case, for some of you, you might be dealing with some kind of legal issue. I think that this might not pan out the way that you want it to, but I think that the judgment will be fair for some of you. Mainly because I think that there's some aspects, because I'm seeing the moon here, so there's something that you're not seeing. There's some kind of secrets being hidden. I don't feel like all the information with this situation is on the table just yet. Okay, I think that is going to have a big part to play, and I think that that might also, once that comes to light, that could be the clarity that's coming in, is this hidden information that's coming out. Okay, but I am seeing that justice is here. So again, it might not be panning out the way that you wished it to, but it will be fair. I'm also seeing that judgment is here. So just know, especially with judgment, you're not alone in this. Even if you feel that way, the divine is watching. The divine is very interested in what's going on with you, and they're adding their protection to you, Virgo. Okay, just so you know, you're being protected by divine. Okay. There's also a call to work on raising your vibration as best you can. Okay. Because what you didn't, there's secrets about how things had ended. And this could be, if this isn't something romantic, like a romance gone awry. I would say that there's something that you didn't see with this ending. Okay. If anything, I think that there's um, there's something that where once you see clarity in this and you see it for what it is, you're actually going to be very happy that it didn't pan out the way that you had hoped. Again, I'm really getting the sense here that this was in fact divine protection for this to have worked out this way. Okay, um, that's really what I'm seeing here, Virgo, is divine protection. So don't worry about it not panning out the way that you want. I think that once you really start digging deeper into the real gist of this situation, you're actually going to be happy in the long run that this has panned out the way that it did. Okay? All right. Let's see what's going on with Cancer. Hey, Cancer. Let's see. What can Cancer expect this week? What can Cancer expect this week? Let's see. What can Cancer expect this week? Let's see. Cancer. All right. Cancer, I see you got money on the mind. Okay. I gotta tell you, Cancer, this week I feel like there was this idea, right? And I'm kind of getting the feeling like you may have had this get rich quick kind of scheme come into play or pop into mind. And I feel that you almost like you did try to pull energy into this, right? And really say, hey, like this is something, and it's almost like it had such a quick return that you really wanted to move forward with it. However, I'm seeing though that it's almost like you put in a lot of energy. I feel that you're actually going to be choosing to walk away from this because it's not going to have the results that you had hoped as far as this get rich quick scheme that's coming into play. Okay. And this is the thing, you always got to be cautious with that because a lot of things will say, oh, they'll tell you, oh, you put in a little bit of money and the amount of return you're going to see, oh, it's going to be crazy. If that was the case, everyone would be doing it. Okay. 9 times out of 10, a get rich quick scheme doesn't actually work. It only works for the people that are selling you the dream, right? They're the ones where it magically worked for them. It doesn't work for anyone else, or everybody would be rich, right? So just be mindful of anyone trying to pull your leg, trying to sit there and maneuver you. Really, I would say that it's almost like someone could be coming in very charismatic, and it turns out it's not what it appears. It's not what it appears, Cancer. If anything, I'm seeing that for you, I would highly recommend taking a more balanced look at the situation. I think that weighing the pros and cons out and really like looking at this, okay? Because I think if you were to approach a situation in a more balanced way, not this situation, a different option, but really coming at a more balanced approach, Cancer, that's gonna be where you're gonna like literally see like heaps and heaps of success head your way. But whatever it's again, this whatever this it's like fun, it seems exciting situation. I honestly I feel like it it says it's going to have a greater return than it does, right? That's what I'm seeing, and I feel like at the end of the week, it's just something you're going to end up abandoning and say, this just isn't for me. Whereas if you go from a different situation and come at it from a more balanced point of view, especially if this is financial, look at some of the other options because I see other options coming towards you. That I see that one of those is actually what's going to really like have you just hit um, your financial breakthrough, if you will. But this situation, again, it's like they promise you a lot, but you don't see the return. Okay, that's what I'm saying. All right, let's see what's going on with Gemini. Hey, Gemini, let's see what is going on with Gemini this week. What can Gemini expect this week? Let's see. Let's see. What can Gemini expect this week? Also, just to say, if you like your reading, please like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's see, Gemini, what you got for this week. Gemini, I see that there may have been some kind of disagreement around, now this could have been work. I'm seeing this could have been a work home life disagreement. You could be arguing with, could have argued with coworkers or something along those lines. Or there could be a fight at home. You know what? I'm kind of getting the feeling that this is more home. I'm feeling like you may have gotten to it. It's because I think that what you're working on, you're not seeing as big of a return as you would like as far as work is going. Maybe, you're not getting the kind of hours that you would have liked, or if you work for yourself, the clients aren't coming in as quickly as you had hoped. And I feel like this is kind of causing a bit of strife at home. Okay. Now, I'm seeing though, and the end of the week, it's ending with the Eight of Swords. Okay, now just remember, the Eight of Swords really implies that's internalizing stress. Oh wow, Gemini, it's 11:33 on the clock. Look up that angel number. Okay, that's a message for Gemini right there. Okay. Now, this is a thing with the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is self-bound. Okay. So if you're dealing with stress, this is self-induced stress. Okay. And if you can get yourself stressed, you can get yourself out. The thing is life will throw crazy curveballs at us all the time. Okay. It's not once in a while. It happens in waves. Like that's how life is. The thing is how we choose to react to it. Really, that's the only thing. It's just how we choose to react to it. People can sit there and have millions of dollars in the bank. That doesn't mean that everything's peachy and keen at home. Okay. Yeah, at the end of the day, there's all different, different things can stress different people out. That's just a fact. I'm seeing though, there's really this choice. I think that the choice is really yours. Okay. This week, you can have, I think there's an option for you to really have victory this week, okay? But it's going to take some smooth talking on your part. And Gemini, you're Gemini. If anyone could smooth talk, boo boo, it's you. Let's go, okay? But the choice is really yours, because I see there is a chance for victory in this, okay? There's a chance for to kind of smooth things over, right? So, especially if you are dealing with anyone at home, that's also kind of adding to a stressor situation. Sometimes winning an argument, you don't win, right? You might win the argument in that moment, but I think, half the time you might even lead to regret it, because it's like it wasn't even worth fighting with this person. And I feel like that choice is really, that's before you. That's really for you to decide for yourself, okay? But I think there again, the cards are saying there's a chance for victory in this. It's really up to you. If you do, make sure you clearly communicate, with this person. If someone tries to come at you in any kind of context, I would highly recommend, don't make below the belt comments. Address it with facts. Okay, if somebody says something to you, or makes because hey, if work's not coming in as quick as you'd like, it's not coming in as quick as you like, but you keep at it, okay? There is victory here. It will happen. It takes time, right? Rome wasn't built in a day. All right. All right. Let's see what is going on with Taurus. Hey, Taurus. Let's see, what can Taurus expect this week? What can Taurus expect this week? Let's see. Just to say, if you enjoy the reading, please like, share, and subscribe. But let's see what's going on with Taurus this week. Taurus. Okay, overall. Okay, Taurus. This is crazy. This is crazy. I think that money is on the mind, Taurus. Big time. Big time. What I don't think that you even see coming is, I think you got a lot of love options coming in, Taurus, and I think this is going to kind of, I think your focus is on your finances, and you're going to get blindsided with a bunch of love romantic options. I think you're going to be real surprised by it. Because I honestly, you got the Ace of Cups followed by the Seven of Cups. Okay, so this is like it's love. This is like real genuine love options heading your way. However, it's not just one. This isn't just one person. There's a few. There's a few options. Okay, heading your way. There's a few interested parties, Taurus. I mean, you're turning a lot of heads. No, there's a little heads up though, Taurus. I'd say near the probably near the weekend, okay, is what I would say. I would highly recommend holding on to what finances you have. Okay. So if if you if your friends try to say, hey, let's go out this weekend, Taurus, I would probably say, hold on to your money, because at the bottom of the deck I'm seeing the Five of Pentacles, and underneath that is the Moon. Okay. Followed by the Hanged Man. Okay. So I'm thinking the way that this is coming, I think there's going to be some kind of unexpected bill that could pop up that you might not even realize, or might not be, again, unexpected. I don't even think you see this one coming. It's not saying it might be, it might be a good chunk of change too. So I would really be mindful of your spending. Hold on to what you can. You know what I mean? The main message here is your money is, it's not that it's going to be bad. It's just, I think there's going to be an unexpected bill to hit at some point this week. So no crazy spending if you can help it. But I think Taurus, honestly, you got a lot of love coming in. You got a lot of love options coming in this week. A lot of love options coming in. Again, it's going to catch you off guard. Yeah, it's going to catch you off guard. Seriously. Also, just to say, Taurus, strictly, if we're going to stay strictly on the love aspect, one person, at least one out of the people that are coming through, they are going to be doing very well financially. Okay. Where the other person, one of the other people, they are not. They are down and out financially. And it's not that they're doing it intentionally, but it really, if you were to get with this person, they're not doing well and they would drag you down with them. Okay. So just be mindful of that. And again, when it comes to romance, I mean, some people genuinely care a lot about finances. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Some people don't give a damn about finances. Nothing wrong with that. But what you don't want is someone that's going to drain you. Okay. So you want to be with someone that, regardless of whether things are going well financially or not, on an energetic level, they're not draining you. And dealing with someone that is dealing with a lot of money loss and stuff like that, it sucks, for sure. But at the same time, it seems to me that it wouldn't remain their problem. It would all of a sudden become your problem. That's what I'm trying to say. So just be mindful of that, because at the end of the day, hey, I mean, whose money is where they want it to be. I mean, unless you're Elon Musk, you know what I mean? So, but hey, Elon, if you ever tune in. But just to say, I think that when you're with someone, where if they have financial issues, hey, that happens. It's fine. But just as to be forewarned, I feel like this person would actually make their issues your issues. Okay. And there's no need to deal with all that. At the end of the day, we're all adults. Well, hopefully, we're all adults. I think pretty much everyone that tunes in is probably of age. You know what I mean? But you don't want to deal with someone where they're financially hurting and then all of a sudden they start draining you of your finances to try to help them. Because you got to try to work on yourself, right? It's not fair to lay your burdens at someone else's feet. If you need someone to vent to, that's totally different. That's just looking for emotional support. But when you start looking for financial support and all this, that's, I mean, for a new connection, that's kind of crosses the line. If you're with someone and this is a marriage or something, hey, you take on that person's, their ups and their downs. You're married, you've built that level of connection. Even if you're with someone for years, that's the same difference. But if this is a new connection that I'm seeing coming in, this isn't someone that you've been with. This would be a new connection. One person's very financially secure and set on their own. The other person is not doing well at all and would absolutely make their problems your problems. Okay. Just be aware of that. All right. Let's see what's going on with Aries. Hey, Aries. Let's see. What can Aries expect this week? Let's see. What can Aries expect this week? Let's see. Let's see. All right. Okay, Aries, I feel like this week it's more of, okay, I don't know what was going on with my camera, but we're back. Um, it's more of trying to find an equal give and take right now, okay, this week. And I would say financially, I feel like you're trying to balance your finances. You might also feel that you've kind of been on a giving kick. Now, I don't know what your situation is. You might have people that rely on you if you have children or something along those lines. Even just family members or friends that kind of ask for your assistance financially. I feel like you do want to, it's like you're such a loving person, right? And you want to help all these people that need your help, because they need help in general. And you're a very loving person. I see that you genuinely care about everyone. You want to help people, but I think that this is also starting to wear on you personally. Okay, and I see that this time of, it's almost like I feel like you've been giving, but and because you're such a caring individual, I feel that you may have actually come across people where it's almost like there's no limit to their taking. And I think that's where you've decided you're going to end this week. Okay. I think this week you're starting to say, yes, I want to help you. I care about you. I want you to do well. But you're kind of starting, and I feel like you're coming from an emotionally mature point of view where you're like, yeah, no, I can only help you so much. It's this is starting to stretch me thin, and I think that's really where you're starting to head right now. And again, that doesn't mean that you're any loving anyone less or anything like that. If anyone makes you feel like that, shame on them. Okay, shame on them. Um, because I feel that that's not, it has to be a healthy balance. Okay. You can, I mean, again, it's not that you don't want to help people, but is it, you also have to make sure that you're being taken care of, Aries. You have to make sure that you're making yourself a priority, not just other people. Okay. I feel like Aries have a big heart, and I feel like a lot of people will try to take advantage of that. Don't allow them to. Okay. Seriously. So I feel, if anything, this week, I feel like you're getting on that same kick, and I feel that you're going to start putting an end to it. And I see you actually starting to hold on to your finances and start to work on building them up. Now, this is the thing. This instead, I feel like in the long run, I think this is actually going to be beneficial, Aries, because this isn't going to, initially people might moan and groan or whatever. This is actually going to lead to more teamwork. And I think this is going to lead to, instead of you keep pouring out and helping everyone and no one's helping you pulling back your finances is actually going to get everyone else to say, you know what, we have been kind of doing a little much, taking a little too advantage of Aries, and they're going to start wanting to work together as a team to help build it up as a group. Okay. And I feel like that's really the direction you're heading in. Also, for the Three of Pentacles to be here at the bottom of the deck is really screaming teamwork to me. And this also tells me that, just remind yourself, you don't always have to do everything on your own. Ask for help, ask to work as a team, and or try to get a team mentality going. You know what I mean? It shouldn't just be, one person. It should be a group effort, especially if these are people that you've been helping. Hey, they should want to help you back. Okay, seriously. Yeah, yeah, because I feel like this is going to be really beneficial for you this week. Is kind of putting an end to this endless giving. I feel like that in the long run, I think that this is actually going to lead to you guys growing together as a team. Okay, because it's not fair to put all this burden onto you, and I feel like a lot of the burden's been on you, and I think that's you know, but again, I think that this is going to be really beneficial. I really do, because I see you're actually going to be able to kind of hold on to your money, and that's actually going to like the first step to building any kind of nest egg is being able to hold on to what you got. Then you can add to it. Okay. And I see that it's really going to work in your favor. I mean, in the long run, and you don't, again, if anyone starts making you feel bad because you're not giving to them as much as you used to, hey, if you're giving financial aid to someone and they start making you feel bad that you got to pull back, that's really on them, honestly. Honestly, you know. All right. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, it's an absolute pleasure reading for you guys. Seriously, I really love getting up here and doing this. So if you enjoyed your reading, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, stay blessed.